All right, boys, how we doing again? It's me, it's your boy Cam. What's up? We're gonna talk about Battlefield 6. Now, it's not gonna be too big of a video. It's gonna be pretty short, considering I don't really have much to do in the game for a little problem you're gonna hear me talk about in a little bit. First, though, how are we? I hope we're doing good. I know it's Thanksgiving and everything. I'm probably not gonna upload Thanksgiving, but yeah, it's Thanksgiving Day, and yeah, we're still here. We're doing the video just because I forgot to do stuff last week. So yeah. Anyway, we're doing it now. Hopefully, you are all having a good, at least the North American people. Hopefully, you're all celebrating, giving thanks to people and all that. And I hope that you are all doing good. Please be responsible. Don't drive and drink today. Please, I beg you. Thank you. Yeah, apparently that's a thing that people do now, and it's pretty... I don't know why anyone would do that, especially today. Disclaimer aside, yeah, we're gonna talk about Battlefield and my experiences with the game so far, and it has been a bit mixed. I don't dislike it. I actually think this is my favorite rendition of Battlefield because I played 3 a long time ago. I have 4, I have 1, I don't have 5. I have Battlefield, actually, Bad Company 2, because of a Twitter personality, which thank you very much, Rohan Kar. You're the best. I love you, because I actually was looking for that game. I never finished it when I was in like 10th grade. I think it was a sophomore. I don't even know. But anyway, I had it on the PS3. I always liked Battlefield. I did play the campaign. I'm going to talk about the campaign separately. There's a reason why I'm doing it like that, and it's because Battlefield 6 at least gives me problems just to record it, and I don't want to have to drag all this out too much. So I'm gonna do it that way. Again, this is gonna be a short video. It's not gonna be too long. So let's get to it. Positives: it's a Battlefield game. If you guys wanted Battlefield games, then here you go. At least the online component of the multiplayer. You know, it's the gunplay is as good as I want to say Modern Warfare 2019, but Modern Warfare 2019 was slightly different than this. The movement in this is a bit weird. It's a bit off. It has been, I want to say, a month or so since the game came out. I totally forgot, and I'm not gonna look it up right now because I'm too lazy. It's good. I like it. I do like the gunplay itself. I do like the vehicles. I like some of the vehicles are still kind of, I don't know why they would have it in certain maps, other game modes, but that's gonna be a future me problem. For right now, they have been doing some updates here and there, and season 1 came out, so that is a future issue that I cannot get into because it's not the future. As you can see in the footage that I am looking at right now as well, there is I want to say a packet loss problem with the game. I thought it was my rig. It's obviously not because I follow the recommended specs. Duh. There are some things that you can do to change it, but I'm pretty sure this is an EA problem, not me. So I'm not gonna really sit here and be like, well, my computer's is the problem. No, it's not. It is definitely an EA server packet loss thing. It's not really my internet either. I triple checked the last couple of times, and it really is annoying. I cannot run the game at a certain frame rate. I cannot do a lot of things visually with the game, so that's also another issue. Honestly, like when it comes to the positives, even though I just mentioned like 5 negative things, they're just related with this. Gunplay feels nice. The vehicles feel really good. The sound design is actually really solid. Game modes they're your basic Battlefield stuff. Capture the flag. They did put some other game modes that I never really tried before, and I do like sabotage. It's just sabotage is a little easier. That one came just now in season 1. It's fun, but it's only fun for the people that are winning. If you're losing, you're kind of shit out of luck. I like it. Definitely, I say mixed for a reason. I don't like performance problems in games. I would give a game a 6 out of 10 just because it has a few bugs, but if those bugs are like persistent, like how I'm looking at it right now, because of things that I can't control, that's when I would call something mixed. And yeah, this is a complete mixed game. I say this because I have footage of the beta, and in the beta I played a good 10 to 20 matches, and none of those matches had any issues with performance. They didn't have any issues with anything. And mind you, I had a 3700X Ryzen 7, I think 3700X. I upgraded to a 5900X, I think XT or something like that. 5900 XT CPU. right? My GPU is a 3060, which a 3060 Ti is the recommended specs for that, and a 3700X is the minimum. Now that I have a 5900X CPU, there should be no excuse as to why the game is running the way it does. I wasted so much time that instead of making a video, I wasted so much time just looking for ways to mitigate the problem that I had, because it really was unplayable, and it kind of is sometimes. I can't play Conquest. I cannot play game modes that have large scale battles. The CPU and the GPU both have a problem, I guess. I don't really think that's the issue. It's mostly packet loss that's causing that, but I guess it does have something to do with the speed that my GPU and CPU are outputting, is what I got from the thousands of Reddit comments that I read and people that have the same issue as I do. But that's really impossible, because there are people that have 5070 Ti's with better CPUs than I do, like 7000 series and above, and that's why I don't believe whatever somebody tells me it's my rig. It is not my rig. It's definitely a network problem. It is a problem that has something to do with packets, i.e. the internet. So don't know, maybe I have to upgrade to maybe gigabit. I don't know, but I highly doubt that's gonna fix anything. But for now, yeah, that's really the biggest negative thing that I can give the game. That's pretty much it. I don't really have anything bad to say about Battlefield 6's multiplayer. It's pretty much what I wanted from a Battlefield. There are some other modes that they added, like Gauntlets, which is a free-to-play aspect to it. Good thing this is an online game where like they always will change certain things, and if people yell enough, they'll, hopefully at least. EA has a kind of a history of not listening to people, and they do whatever the hell they want, and then they often get treated the same by people not buying their games. So, good thing they're listening now, and they kind of have, at least compared to, Black Ops 7 right now. That one's not doing very well, to be honest with you. Unlike Black Ops 7, this one is actually, solid foundation. They can obviously do a lot of like quality of life things. Like I said, my only issue with the online component is the time nudging and the packet loss and all that stuff. I can try to mitigate as much as I can, but this game is definitely a CPU and GPU intensive game. So yeah, if you are thinking of getting it, I hope you have a beefier PC than I do. I don't have the beefiest of PCs. I just upgraded my CPU, and considering all the hike in prices for the next, I don't know, year for RAM and GPUs, I don't foresee me and myself getting a better upgrade right now, because dude, it's really bad out there. And this game really does need a touch up on the touchdown, because man, that really does break the game. If you see what I'm seeing in the screen right now, it is very much a problem that sometimes I uninstall the game. I've uninstalled this game 4 times already to try to fix the problem. It doesn't go away. So going back to the topic, the good outweighs the bad. Honestly, this is just the only issue I have. Time nudging is the only issue. I'm sure I'll make videos on things that I will find a problem with. I don't like to complain too much, and honestly, there's not too much to complain here. I can only do so much, and I'm not gonna bitch and moan too much about it either. I like where it's going, and I hope that they keep updating it and making it easier for people that have, I guess I'm like mid-tier hardware, low tier. I don't know where I am, but I can tell you right now that it's playable. If it was playable on a 3700X when the beta was out, it should be playable with a 5900 XT. Anyway, other than that, positive wise, again, guns are good. I do like the fact that they made the M4 a carbine. I don't get a lot of games that do that. I do not like the game convention names. So every game since like 2010 or 2012, they've been changing the names so much for all these weapons that it's just really annoying. It is a minor thing for me. Like I like having accurate names for things, and some of them are accurately named. It's just that the ones that, for example, the P90 is not called the P90. The MP7 is not called the MP7. The UMP 45 not called that. It's just really annoying. That is just a minor thing that I think is just nitpicking at this point. I'm trying to think of other serious issues the game has, but I don't really find much. Everything's kind of balanced. Nothing really out of the ordinary. Maybe there's some weapons, like the SMGs felt a little underpowered before season 1. I don't know if they ever changed that. I didn't really notice any changes either. The handguns definitely, depending on season wise, there's a lot of changes that they did for certain weapons, but some of them felt out really, really off. SMGs were really accurate, and they kind of are supposed to compared to assault rifles and carbines. But anyway, came out better than the last, I think, 2 battlefields, or the last battlefield, which didn't even have a campaign. I believe it didn't. So I think this is a good success, huge success actually, especially now that we're a month in or 2 months in. I do want them to keep up the momentum. There are some maps that I don't really like. Talking about maps, the first maps that we got with the launch were not bad, but they're also like they're not the best either. Like the map that Brooklyn, I think. That one's not bad. That one has like enough cover and all that stuff. Blackwell, I think Blackwell Oil Field. That one is a bit. I kind of don't like it. New Sobek City is kind of awful. There's next to no verticality on a lot of the map, and it's barren. It kind of doesn't have a lot of cover, even though it has buildings. It just doesn't have, for me at least, it doesn't have enough cover. And I don't know. It's just not a good map. So there are some maps that are better off not being talked about, but we're doing good. We're doing good as a Battlefield game. I think it's doing pretty good. And compared to all the other games that have come out and have failures, like as an FPS game anyway, I do like the direction Battlefield 6 is going, at least, like I said, multiplayer wise. So hopefully they keep up the momentum. That's about it. In reality, there's not much to say other than it's another Battlefield, and it's a pretty good one compared to the last one. But anyway, that's pretty much it. I don't want to keep yapping about Battlefield. I'm pretty sure I'll make other videos later on, the good and the bad kind. This one's more of on the good side, I guess, if you want to call it that. Game is good, some issues. I appreciate all you guys viewing this. Leave a like, subscribe, comment, whatever your problems are, or likes and dislikes for Battlefield 6. And I'll see you guys in the next video. I don't know what else to say. I lost my train of thought legit.